You said you were gonna ride with me.
RJ, what are they listening to, RJ?
The Pro-Am Podcast! Now make it permanent! We are March!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Electric.
welcome back to the Pro-Am Podcast. Just a couple of amateur athletes talking pro sports. I'm Sam Cohen.
I'm RJ Tamillo.
First of all, like and subscribe to the video. We're going to be coming out with mad shorts, mad Instagram videos very soon. A lot of content coming soon right at you. But most importantly, please like and subscribe.
Yes, please
That's all
do
we
that.
want here. That's all we want. And the other thing we want, though, is we want some good tourney games. And that's what we've got so far, goddammit.
We certainly did. March has blessed us once again with a beautiful March Madness. Round of 64 was electric. Round of 32 had some great games. Now we're heading into the Sweet 16 with some crazy matchups. Some very unexpected matchups.
You know what's my favorite thing about the beginning of March Madness?
What?
In the span of 4 days, you go from 64 teams to 16.
Yeah.
4 days.
For real.
It's nuts.
They
The
go
amount
from
of basketball.
playing nonstop basketball from, was that first Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's basketball being played every single
felt like a
hour
month.
of the day. Yeah.
It's felt like a month.
Literally, it's taken years off my life. Like,
I've watched so much basketball
So
in the last
much.
4 days. It's been ridiculous.
I
And to
love
think
it.
that we went from 64 teams
Yep.
to just 16 is just like, it's just dumb to me. It doesn't make sense. Well, it makes sense, but
I do, not that I don't want to watch more because I'm itching for more games already, but I do like that we get a couple days to
reassess,
clear the head,
see
see the board clearly,
figure out what the hell just happened.
I need to reassess a couple teams, or
I swear to God, you watched the
check my
first
own
round.
opinions a bit.
You watched the first round, and you're like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
After it, you're like, what the hell? Even the second round, you're like, oh my God, this is nuts.
I'm using this time to cleanse my head of all the negative things I have had to say about some of these teams that are still in it. Like Miami and Arkansas. I gotta give them a little more credit, and I'm still
you gotta
fading
give Isaiah
both of
Wong
them,
his credit. Even I didn't give him his
Yeah.
credit the other night, and he said, F you.
She dropped buckets the other night
That was crazy.
in that Indiana game. Also, Trace Jackson Davis is the most NBA ready player in
By a mile.
all of this
I agree.
tournament for
By a
sure.
mile.
He's a beast.
We
Absolute
were saying it
animal.
in the car. He makes basketball just look easy. When you can make basketball look easy, you already know you got it.
He looks like what Ben Simmons should play like.
Yeah, and shouldn't be, which is
he's lefty,
he should be
but
what he
he's
is,
scoring,
and not
he's
a
score
point guard.
first guy. Yeah, exactly. You need to be able to just take it to the rack.
No, I
Ben
agree.
Simmons just is always looking past.
And at first, so I had who'd we have over them? Oh God, we had.
Penn State.
I'll let you explain that
Yeah,
one.
we'll get into that. Should we get into that right now? Yeah, let me address the elephant in the room. So for everybody that took that Kent State pick, I sincerely apologize because I was dead fucking wrong. But I don't know. I fought with him to the end. You saw we were all together. We had a bunch of people in my house watching the games, and Kent State was just never the play. It was never Kent State.
I'll tell you what. I was
told
all
so
one of
many
those-
people to take him.
I was
too.
one of those idiots that took Kent State, right? And I'm watching the game. Couple minutes go by. Trace Jackson Davis, I think, has 2-3 blocks within the first 7 minutes of the game. The one dude, Race Thompson, was just hitting on all cylinders.
Averages 9 points a game. Guy drops 26.
Zach Wilson was firing from the corner.
Yeah, the dude looked exactly like Zach Wilson.
But I saw him.
Fuck
I
that
saw
guy.
Jackson Davis. I mean, I saw Jackson Davis play, and I was like, no, this game's over. They don't have an answer for that guy, and that's the only guy they need. All these other guys are trash right now. He can beat these guys 1-on-5.
Yep.
And he kind of did.
I liked Kent State's play style, going into this tournament. I watched a bunch of their games. I liked the way.
I think that was their downfall.
It was exactly. That's what I was about to say. It was exactly
going, but
why
that's
they
what I was
lost.
gonna say.
It's why they lost. The reason that they play or the way that they play is why they didn't win that game.
They ran themselves into the ground.
They ran themselves in the ground and they just couldn't. They just rely on their shooting and they just couldn't shoot.
And if you're not making shots and you're getting down big, you're not
it.
going to be able to crawl back in that deficit,
Yeah.
especially not in this tournament because it's dog-eat-dog tournament.
Especially when you have a guy on your team in Trace Jackson Davis who's an automatic, just give him the ball, he'll go get you a bucket. When they need a bucket, they just give him the ball, he goes and gets one.
He catches the ball, and it goes from whatever whatever pace the game's at. When Trace
Trace Jackson Davis.
Why does he have to have fucking that's
Three names.
so big of a name? But when he gets the ball, the entire pace just goes to him. He controls the pace of the game up until he doesn't have the ball anymore, and he even does it on defense.
As great players should.
Yeah. So that kid is 100% NBA ready, no doubt.
Absolutely, I agree.
What a couple another FDU, the Fairleigh Dickinson.
Gotta show
First of all,
love.
shout out Liam.
Hey, hold on.
Shout out Liam Ryan and the FDU Knights.
Hats off to FDU.
I'm not taking my hat off. I
Hats
can't.
off. You see this Bucky right here? These feathers? Whatever.
But another 16 beats a 1, huh?
Yeah, love to see it.
If there was any one seed to screw it up, it was Purdue.
Yeah, it really was.
The
Fraudu.
Fraudu. Frogdu.
I did say that in the. I think I did in the last episode. Called them Fraudu. I said I can't wait to bet against them in the round of 32. I said that. I said it too early or too late.
If you
round of 64,
if you bet against them in the round of 32, at the end of the game, you would have just been like,
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah.
Bring me my
"Bring
money.
me my money." Nah, that would have been.
FDU was a great
cash.
team. They were fun to watch. I love that they just did a full or like the entire game full court press.
Oh my god,
Just
the
running.
energy.
Yeah, like you got to be so conditioned to do that. Like good for them. Good for the coaching staff. getting
Also,
them ready
as a
for that.
player, what do you think? Was it before the game or after or at halftime where the coach was like, "The more I watch this Purdue team, the more I think I can."
That
beat
was
them."
directly after they got into the tournament.
Dude.
So once they got into the tournament, he said that to their team after they got in.
You said that to me.
Yeah. Got me
I
fired
don't care
up.
who's in front of me.
Hey, guys. The more I watch Purdue, the more I think we beat them. The dude talks so damn fast.
I loved it though. I
Me
loved
too.
it.
His energy was electric.
insane.
Definitely
'Cause I
contagious.
feel
Probably
like,
gets the team going.
I also feel like he showed that like not he was nervous, but he was excited to be there, and
Yeah.
it's okay to be excited.
Exactly.
It's okay
100%.
to be happy.
He
and
was
be
being
like, "Yo,
exactly
we're here."
his just who he is, just
And-
on camera.
And I'm sure
I
his
love
kids
that.
saw that and they were like, "It's just another basketball game."
Exactly.
Like, let's just
Love
go out
that.
there and do what we do. You know, do
Well
what they've
said.
been doing for the entire season. Like,
Exactly.
he
That was the
definitely-
thing too. He was talking a lot about that. He was just like, "This is all you guys. Like you guys are the players. You're out there doing it. Like we just can, we try to put you in a position to win,
Exactly.
but
He's
like
just yelling
I
on the
can't do
sideline.
everything. He's like I can't do much.
Yep.
Like you guys are doing everything." He just gave so much credit to his players, and
If
love that. Seemed like a good coach.
he's gonna get a bigger coaching job somewhere.
I could see that. Yeah. I mean, he just got some huge recognition and
I mean,
spotlight.
just be the one seed for the second time in
Yeah.
history.
Shout out UMBC.
Honestly,
versus
they battled
Virginia.
us. They battled as hard as they could last night, but they could have been the first ever.
They were in that game.
They
too.
could have been the first ever 16th seed to pass the round of 32.
Dude,
which
a
is
16 in the Sweet 16 would have been electric.
hilarious one.
Electric.
The 16th seed in
The
the, Sweet
memes are
16.
just- they read
Oh my
themselves.
God. Oh my god. Yeah, hats off to FDU. Another
Yeah,
hat
good
off
stuff.
to somebody who's still in it though.
The Tigers.
Right right now.
Come on, baby.
Princeton
Go
Tigers.
Tigers, baby.
They look surprisingly dominant.
They look great. And honestly, like I think that they match up versus Creighton very well.
You think?
Because Creighton's a very high scoring team. They run and gun and they don't play any defense. Princeton plays great defense. They allow 59 points a game. Creighton.
What they give
was
up last
av-
game? 60? They won like 69-60 or
Yeah,
something like
they
that. Right?
handled Missouri with ease.
They
Like,
did,
They
yeah.
looked like they dominated that whole
Dude,
game.
that shooter, number 3,
Yeah, lights out.
watch out. Give him the ball.
Lights out.
Jesus
They're all
Christ.
back in the gym today at Princeton.
Oh, nice.
Getting shots up. The news was there, like interviewing the coach and a couple
You were
players.
shooting.
Nah, not today. But while everybody was gone, I was putting up shots for
They saw
sure.
Liam in the pool.
What else we got here?
Furman?
Let's see.
Virginia
Yeah,
blowing it
dude,
again.
that game
Virginia blows it again.
Classic. We all saw that coming. I picked that one.
I
did too, right?
dumbly picked freaking Virginia. I didn't think they could really screw up that much more.
I mean,
First of all,
you're one stupid possession away from Virginia winning that game, but the kid was like, you know what? I'm just
That-
gonna yuck a grenade across the court.
if you held a gun to my head, and actually, no, not even that, but that is like the absolute last thing you do.
Yeah, literally.
The
You're,
act-
like
there
you
couldn't
can't,
be
you can't
less.
do that.
I'd rather you throw it 50 yards out of bounds.
Yeah.
I'd rather you throw it that way,
I'd rather you like, even though this isn't like
or just try to hit him.
what
in the
you're
face
trying
or
to do,
something.
like if like they tie you up and it's a possession, like just I don't know, like even that's better than just yucking it across the court. I don't know. That was
Bad
crazy
move.
play, but I'll take it because
That was like
I had
watching
Furman
Jacoby
money line.
Myers.
So.
That was like watching Jacoby
Yeah.
Myers and the Raiders. I was like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Actually,
right now?
though, I forgot we have Jacoby Myers now.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's gonna be funny.
The
I
last
can't wait
team-
till him and Chandler.
The
Jones
last
talk
team
to
he
each
threw a
other.
touchdown to.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's funny. I wonder if they were like, yeah, like we should go sign Jacoby Myers. Like
He likes us.
He won us that game last year.
Remember that game?
He was the MVP of the Patriots game that we won when he was on the Patriots.
That's
good
funny.
stuff.
That's funny. Yeah, Furman with that.
Furman was a
killer.
great game. We all knew Virginia was fraudulent. Let's talk about the boy, Mr. Tommy Izzo.
Oh, yeah.
The Izzone. Get
Get
it?
it!
Or what?
Get out!
Come on! That
Commanding win last night.
Where's Mark Cat?
He's not easy, but you can just tell he outcoached Shaka Smart in that second half. But
Fun
the best
fact.
thing about Tom Izzo, he didn't even give his ass credit. He said, "This is my players and assistants." He's
Yup.
like, "This ain't me, this is them."
Love that.
It's like when you got guys that are on the same page on the bench and on the court, it's a recipe for success.
That's
And
big facts. Tommy.
and success. That mother trucker has
Having
got some.
Yeah, wait. What was that stat you read me before? Tom Izzo has the most Sweet 16 appearances as a 5 seed or lower. That's
Passing Jim Boeheim.
legend, just retired. Hats off to Jimmy B.
He
in that
also
legendary Q zone.
He also has taken the Spartans to their 15th Sweet 16, which is the second most in a 25-span history among all programs.
Wow.
So the guy, what I'm trying to say is during March, like Tom Izzo, like Jersey Jerry's March, no. Tom Izzo's
March.
technically March.
That is true.
In March, that guy's winning is top notch, and he has the perfect pieces to do it.
Yeah,
When we get into those
their team.
matchups later, I'm going to really pick that apart.
Yeah, love that.
But
get
we'll
into it.
wait for that later. I'm just glad they advanced over to the Sweet 16.
Definitely.
I'm just glad.
Then one more stat that you gave me before. Most games won as a lower seed in the tournament.
Yes, most games won as a lower seed. Yep.
That's extremely impressive.
And the reason
we love that, 'cause
and the
we love
reason I've
betting
loved
dogs.
Tom Izzo and just like Michigan State in general is because they've always had a certain style of play, and it always ran through their point guard, whether people
Right.
realized it or not.
Yeah.
They had the legendary Keith Appling,
I knew that was coming.
who's an absolute stud,
Not hats off to him.
but unfortunately
hats on.
he
for
got
Keith.
convicted of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up because I want to be correct on this.
I'm pretty sure it's like
Keith
double homicide.
Appling
Like it's bad. I don't know why
case.
I'm laughing.
Ex-Michigan State star Keith Appling pleads guilty in murder case. So I can't support him anymore.
No.
He got a firearm charge and second-degree murder. He murdered a 66-year-old man named Clyde Edmonds. Oh, my God.
That's fucked up.
All right, Keith.
R.I.P. Clyde Edmonds.
Yeah. Keith, I can't rock with you on that one.
No, let's get off of Keith.
Cassius Winston, next point guard that was phenomenal for the Michigan
remember
State
him,
Spartans. Cassius Winston was fantastic. Also, another one that people don't really remember about is Bryn Forbes.
Bryn Forbes was dirty.
Bryn Forbes
I feel like he
a
was there
great-
for 8 years.
Great
too.
player.
Like
I think he was a fifth-year guy. with
Yeah,
us
he
or
was one of
something
those
like that.
guys that seems like a Drew Timmy that just seems like he's there forever.
And Travis Trice. I don't
Remember
know if
that
you
name
remember
too?
that
Yes,
name.
I do.
Travis Trice
Absolutely.
was also a stud, and now
Yep.
they got a Tyson Walker, who's
Tyson
I
Walker's
also
dirty.
think is an absolute
Yeah,
stud.
I agree. Big
So
fan of
all
him.
of his teams always revolve around that centerpiece point guard, which in college basketball I think is one of the most important components you can have.
I feel like that, and then to piggyback off of that, I feel like the next important thing is obviously like some teams they roll with a big, and having a big and then a 2-guard combo is important. But I think having wing defenders that are really long, like 6'7".
That's what I thought.
like,
Duke. That's why I thought Duke was going to go a
Yeah,
little far. after
having
their
those
first
long
win.
wing defenders that can shoot the 3
Totally.
are very important in
I
these
mean,
tournaments.
Michigan State has had them too. Denzel Valentine.
That's what I was gonna say.
Miles
Michigan State,
Bridges.
like even like you can kind of put Draymond Green into that category. Like
Yeah.
he's about that height,
Yeah,
And
he shot the ball way more than he does now. I'll
Yeah,
say that because
definitely,
they
he did.
needed him to score.
right? And he could back in his day.
Yeah, watch out for those damn Spartans. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's
I
all I'm
agree.
saying. As a 7 seed, I think they're going to be slept on,
Definitely.
and I think they're going to maybe reach a Final Four.
I want to say that they're favored in this next game versus Kansas State, who's a 3 seed, which is crazy.
Yeah. They got some play styles that are very different from each other, so that'll be an
Definitely,
interesting
yeah.
game.
There's a cool story about Kansas State. I don't know if you saw. They showed it during the game. I think his name is Keandre Johnson. I don't know if I'm butchering that, but I think it's Keandre Johnson. He had some sort of like life-threatening injury happen to him. Like he like passed down the court, like almost like a DeMar Hamlin type of situation. And he went to Florida when this happened. So he had a choice when he came back, like when he was ready to either, like he had to decide if he wanted to transfer or if he wanted to use there's a $5 million NCAA insurance policy that he could have taken up So he could have just taken $5 million and then, like, stop playing basketball. But he just bet on himself, went into the transfer portal, went to Kansas State. They were projected to be last place in the Big 10, Big 12. Yeah, the Big 12.
Yeah, Big 12.
And they end up being a 3 seed in the tournament, and he hit that clutch 3 in that game versus Kentucky.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
honestly.
I love hearing stories like that.
Think about, I'm in such a conundrum with that game too, because after watching this with Kansas State, dude.
Oh yeah, that too.
I already took Kansas State money line as soon as I saw this. I was like, I'm taking them. I don't care what nobody says to me.
Yeah, I had Kansas State in both their games. I haven't been to the Final Four, but
I love the coach.
I don't know. I might switch up on the second chance bracket we're gonna do.
Like, I would go nuts in a locker room if that was. Nobody really understands. Well, a lot of people that watch this probably understand, but I would start banging my head against the locker. I'd probably punch something or someone. I don't know. I'd go too nuts.
How about Kansas and Purdue both getting dropped? We already talked Purdue.
Kansas, I'm surprised
Saw
about.
Kansas. Yeah, I am too, honestly. I mean, when I saw that matchup, I'm going to read a text that I sent.
Arkansas was really good when I watched them play the first game, but I also just thought that, like, Kansas also did the first game. What a 1 seed does is they go in there, they handle business, they get out.
I was a little worried with Bill Self being away from the team, and, like, he's having, like, some kind of health issues that are, like, no one really knows what's going on with it. And, like, he was supposed to come back for the tournament, and then before the game, they're like, no, he's not going to coach. And, some people are saying
I also was under that impression, which is why I also took them.
Some people are saying that he's been coaching still, or during practices, like he runs practices, but he's like not able to come to games
game days,
or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true either, but that's what I've been hearing.
Weird mix for him, but that was unfortunate for them because I thought they had a really good team.
A lot of people had.
I thought they had a really good team this year. I know it's tough to go back to back, but like, I think they could have had a big chance.
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, Arkansas now, like, I thought they were going to... I picked Illinois in the first round to beat them. That was clearly wrong.
Yeah, Illinois.
And then now, like, it's... We're going to do a second chance bracket in a bit. So now I'm like... I don't really know how I feel about Arkansas. Like, they're good. Like, I got to give them respect.
Yeah. No, they're... Yeah. They can ball, dude.
I think they can beat UConn. Honestly. But, like, UConn is another team that, like, I got to give more respect to. Like,
Hurley knows what he's doing over there.
Yeah, they play really well. I mean, they were, like, the number 1 team in the country for several weeks.
I remember you saying that to me the other day.
Yeah. Like, they were...
You saying that to me. I was like, oh, crap.
A lot of people were, like, taking them, like, months ago to be national champions, like, getting some good odds on them.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Huh.
You want to get into that?
We'll do it in a bit. Like, we can take a little break right now. I don't see why not. So, all right.
Yeah,
you guys know what you've been listening to, the Pro Am Podcast. We'll catch you on in a little second.
Make sure you like and subscribe to this video, please and thank you.
All
and
right.
shout out to everybody that hopped in the Pro Am Podcast Bracket Challenge.
When we come back, we're going to talk about that. So
We'll get into it.
we'll mention all the leaders and whatnot. We'll see you in a bit, though. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, you like that new touch there?
Yeah, I like that.
Welcome back to the Pro Am Podcast. Just a couple amateur athletes talking pro sports. I'm Sam Cohen.
I'm RJ Tamillo.
Again, subscribe, and subscribe.
Please.
Subscribe, and subscribe. Make it permanent and subscribe.
Make it permanent.
We're getting back to our little March Madness segment, but we first want to keep everyone updated on the bracket challenge. You know, the top 3 winners of the bracket challenge. That is not me and RJ. Definitely won't be me. Could possibly be RJ at this point. Get
It will be me because I am March.
a 1 of 5 only t-shirts. Everyone stop asking me if you could buy one. The point is that it's supposed to be
Exclusive.
1 of 1. Well, technically 1 of 5.
Yes, 1 of 5.
And then we'll have more. But right now, I'm not Andrew Schultz or Joe Rogan. I don't have 11 million subscribers in my podcast, so
Nope.
I don't have the funds.
Not yet, but if you guys start clicking that subscribe
Please,
button,
that's
maybe
why
can
we
make
want
some
you to
damn
like and
merch.
subscribe. Let's go.
Run us up to 100K.
We're going to run through the top, though. So, right now in first, we got our boy Homer. And tied for first, we got Mr. Ron Sr.,
Big Ron, baby.
RJ's dad.
Where I get all my knowledge.
In third, we don't have a second place guy right now. We got third. The great Dom G.
Hey, shout out Dom G, my guy.
We got Schmogs. Schmogs,
CJ,
CJ,
right? Yeah.
Chris Johnson. What's up, brother?
He's got the Vols winning it all. He could, if the Vols make a run and win it all,
They
CJ's
got
a
a
lock
chance.
to win it all.
But we also got Critter RJN 4 with Houston winning it.
I'm not even sure who that is.
You're doing well though.
Comment if you're watching.
Please.
I know you're one of the homies. I just don't know off the top of my head.
It's a tricky name.
Yeah.
But
Who's the critter?
come out, you critter.
Come on.
Come on.
Who are you?
You little critter. Get out of here. Come on. I want to know who you are.
It's Jeff McNeil.
That'd be sick. Why'd you be Adam Jones on the low?
Imagine that.
I want you to answer us, mister, by the
Yeah,
way.
Adam Jones, if you're watching,
Please
please
do
get
it.
back to my IG
guy-
DM.
look at him.
We had a talk. I thought we were having a moment. I thought you were coming on. Where you at, man?
What is that?
Where you
That's
at?
an O. Are you an O or no? O or no?
He's a no.
You're an O.
He's a
Answer
no.
one.
For life.
This guy just wants an answer.
It's all good. He's a busy guy. It's all good.
Coming in,
You
though,
come on when you're ready, brother.
Coming in at the 6th spot, deadlocked at the 6th spot. There's no other 6th spot. We got you.
That'd be me.
RJ's bracket. He's got
coming up.
Texas winning.
sir.
We got Dante.
Florida.
We got Dante Pizzi
Yes, sir.
in
Shout out
7th.
Dante, the boy.
Dennis O'Leary, aka Dean Clemmers, in 7th.
Dennis the Menace.
We got Paul Handel, Mario Focarelli, and Corelli John all tied for 9th.
Corelli was crushing it for the whole first day.
He was absolutely rocking it at the
Yeah.
top of the leaderboards, and I was like,
that
get him a
Kansas-
shirt. Get him a
Kansas
shirt.
upset flipped him.
Me too. You're telling me.
Yeah, that
But
took a lot of people out.
we got a four-way 12 spot here with Brenino. We got I Am March. Not sure who that is.
That's
but
Jules.
Not March.
Jules.
Based on the standings, not so March, Jules.
Let's go, Joel. You are March. Don't let him tell you different.
We got J Bugs. And then we also have coming in at number 12, ESPN 000205301, ESPN 000205330.
What a name. Clever.
Reveal yourself.
Please.
And we
Drop
have
your names in the comments.
we got a three-way in at 16th place with Chata, who's definitely not April. Said that as soon as he made that bracket.
Is that Aiden?
Yeah, and I said he's not April. He is April. He's not March. That's what I meant
I mean,
to say.
in his defense, he did say when this bracket started, I only did it for the
said
pro
that.
am, just locked me
Yeah,
in for
which
last place. So
we
hats
respect.
off to you.
So
hats off to
you're
you.
not in last, bud.
Yeah.
So take
also-
that with a grain of salt.
He also did drop 20 plus in that men's league game that I played for his team last week. So
We also
Shout out
got
to Aid.
Pete O'Connor, Petey boy, Petey Pablo. In 16th place we have not so 4PF Sam, not doing too hot.
There he is.
We got a three-way tie for 19th between Ryan Lane, Dave, and
Let's go. Ryan Lane's in there?
yeah,
Boy.
and ESPN 012253911. And then coming in with a 3 spot at 22, Oak Sprout, Wazzy Waz, T Willie. And
T Willie, shout out
and by
Trav.
the and the last two guys, Robert and Deej Fusick and Jono Betts, who his bets probably have not gone his way if he's went by his
No.
bracket, Jono.
Jono was having a meltdown.
By the way,
in the
don't
group
ever
chat,
bet
dude.
against Tom Izzo again, brother. We tried telling you. I tried telling you.
That's true.
You didn't listen. He tried saying it. But yeah, that's the bracket so far. It's looking pretty good. We still got a lot of people that are in different spots that are in contention. Like the leaderboard doesn't have the most max points
Oh,
total.
yeah, no.
Like we got a couple of 1600s. I'm going all the way down here. I see a 1400.
What's my max?
Your max right now is
Give me like
at
16 at least.
1480. 1480 for you.
I need...
Out of the top 5 that I'm looking at right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not including you. The two that are in the top are really Dom G and Schmogs because they have the most room for the most points.
Right.
We got
CJ being the only one that has Tennessee is big,
if you get that
'cause
CJ.
everybody has Alabama.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I got Houston, Texas, Bama, Tennessee, Houston, Texas, Bama, Houston, Bama,
Yeah.
Bama, UConn. All right, Petey, you still got a chance, baby.
Luke's got UConn too. Whoever the other UConn is Luke.
Luke is
probably the
ESPN. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
of course he didn't make a name.
No. Made one for the Pro-Am though. Respect.
Kansas, Bama, UCLA, UConn, Zaga, Duke, Bama, Baylor, and that's that.
All right. Shout out to everybody that joined. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Hope that your bracket goes a little better from the Sweet 16 on for those who were down low. But
Yep.
hey, it's a long tournament. Just getting started.
And that's why we're doing a second chance bracket.
Yeah, here we
go. Woo!
Yeah, let's roll through that.
Yeah, we're just gonna make one for fun. I don't know if we have a group. Do we have? Nah, we don't even have a group. We're just making one for fun here. Making one for fun. If anybody else wants to follow along, I don't know if I can.
If we can make a group out of it, that'd be cool.
Groups.
I will look into doing that after, and I'll post on.
Create group.
Socials.
Create group.
Oh, sick.
D. Pro. Am. Podcast. All right. Public. Entries per user 1. Create group. You're not getting a shirt if you win this one, by the way. No, you can throw that out the window.
I'll give you a shout out though. Pat on the back. Maybe one of these.
But
That's about it.
yeah, you can join that if you want. We can make our picks.
Yeah.
So it's up on there.
Yeah, I actually already made my pick, so I'm ready to.
Well, all right, we'll start with the South. 1-5, Alabama, San Diego State. What are you saying? What do you like? I'm thinking Alabama in this one.
I'm also thinking Alabama. I do like San Diego State. They're a good team. They have some good defenders. They can shoot the three, but Bama is just too good of a team. They've been rolling through this tournament. I think they're going to roll all the way to the Final Four.
I
to the championship.
completely agree with you on that one. Next one, though, is the 6 and 15. We got Princeton Creighton. I know you had a lot to say about that one. So
I definitely do, and
Roll it off.
I am all Tigers.
Tigers!
Baby. Come on!
Coach out.
Let's go.
Go Tigers.
Lay off that cigar, boy.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Yeah, I like Princeton in this game for sure. Can't sleep on them anymore. They beat Arizona. They can beat just about anybody in the country. So
Not only did they beat Arizona, they handled a 7-seed Mizzou.
Yeah.
Handled.
I like the way they match up against Creighton, as crazy as that sounds, because Creighton was one of the highest scoring teams in the country this year. They were averaging above 80 a game, but Princeton on defense allows 59 a game, which is just
Slow.
very low.
It's not high.
I really think that they can slow them down. Creighton likes to play fast. I think Princeton can control the pace of the game, and
We're on the same boat for this one. We're on the same boat. So
Yeah.
I agree, dude. I don't have. They've shown me that they can.
Yeah,
do it.
I mean, it's also just awesome that they're the underdog
And it's Princeton,
story
New
this
Jersey,
year.
so I'm taking them.
Yeah, like good stuff. I'm all about that.
Shifting on over.
To the East region, we got FAU versus Tennessee, the 9-4.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take FAU in this one.
Are you?
I'm telling you,
Okay. No, I don't hate that.
it's not. They keep teams playing at their pace. One,
Yep.
and when they're scoring, they're scoring.
That's a good point because they lost 3 times this entire season. So
Davis
clearly what
and
they're doing
Martin.
is working.
Phenomenal. Not to
Good
mention
players.
they're like 9 deep, and they play equal minutes. That is
that's big. That is
huge.
big.
There's literally no one tired on that court at all times because if you're tired, you're getting taken out right away.
And Tennessee is still playing without Zakai Ziegler, so I mean it has.
They still got a chip on their shoulder though to win, and they still are the like. They're I don't want to. They kind of are the better team, but they're not.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean on paper, they're supposed to be the better team, but like
the way the FAU teams played in this tournament though, like the last 2 games, they've shown that they're not messing around. Honestly, they're really not.
I've been fading them all tournament so far, and they've been burning me every time. So
I'm taking FAU honestly.
I'm gonna fucking do it again though. Give me the balls, baby.
Oh no.
Give me the balls.
Yeah, I'm taking FAU in that one. Next up, we got Kansas State, Michigan State. I think we already know where I'm leaning towards this, but I'm going to tell you guys why at least.
This one's keeping me up at night.
I know it is. It's probably keeping everyone up at night, besides me, because I'm just taking my team. But I'm telling you, look at the teams that Kansas State has played. Who'd they draw their first round?
First round, they played.
Some bum.
I want to say like Montana.
Montana State.
Montana
Did
State.
what they had to do against that team. Kentucky.
Yeah.
Rolls around.
Kentucky, I didn't think was good.
Kentucky doesn't have what you need to stop that team, and that's a point guard, a solid point guard, because he couldn't guard Noel worth of crap.
Yeah.
He was getting switched on all picks. The guy was doing no look passes out of doubles. The way to stop Kansas State is to stop Noel, because the offense starts with him, and if you can slow him down, which I think Tyson Walker can quite do, handily, honestly, in my opinion, based off of what they've seen. And based off just the preparation that Izzo's going to have this team in to begin with, I just think that they're going to come out and Kansas State's not going to be able to play the basketball they've been playing the last 2 games. I just don't think so.
I also, not to make everything about gambling, but the line is weird. Very weird.
It has to do with the game, whether people think about it or not.
It does, but right now it's Michigan State -2. Lower seed is the favorite. Like, that usually gives me weird vibes. Like,
I mean, I don't disagree with you. It's awkward.
It was the same thing in the Kentucky game, though. Kentucky was favored against Kansas State, which I thought was stupid.
But I think Kentucky gets shit on by
I
Michigan
agree.
State.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I have trouble with that line. I think it was just a seeding thing. I don't know.
But
Well, no,
Michigan-
because
or
Kentucky
Kansas State was a 3.
yeah.
So it was weird. But yeah, no,
That is going to be the hardest game I think it's going to be the best game in the Sweet 16.
I agree with that entirely. I want to say we said that in the first episode.
You think so?
Because I had this matchup in my bracket correctly, Kansas State, Michigan State, and I want to say that we said that was going to be one of the best games of the tournament.
Pull back the tapes.
Pull back the tapes. Yeah, we'll roll tapes. See if I'm
tapes.
See if I'm a cap artist or not. Might be. Yeah. So I'm also rolling with the Izzone. I'm just like I'm all in on the Izzone right now. Like they're playing so well. He's a great coach. I want to see him win just because I love his energy. I love how passionate he is when he's coaching.
Yeah.
Guy snapped a clipboard
With not even over his knee.
Just
not even over his knee.
pure
We
wrist.
were winning
strength,
at the
just
time,
cracked
by the
that
way.
shit.
We were winning.
Yeah.
We were up like 6.
I'm liking Michigan State. I mean, I have Kansas State in my Final Four in my regular bracket, and I really would like to be right about that. But
That's why you get second
this is a
chances.
second chance bracket for a reason. I'm gonna roll with Michigan State. I'm riding the hot hand.
Let's go. Come
Hot
on.
hand.
Get in it or get the hell out.
Yeah, I can't get out. That's the thing. I got in it, and now I'm just stuck in it, and I can't get out of it.
Let's jump over to the Midwest.
I'm about to say something crazy
I'm taking Miami.
as well. Let's fucking go. Lock me up. Dap me up.
I'm taking Miami.
It's okay.
I just think
Yeah, no,
Houston's not that good.
I agree. They're like kind of skating by, and I thought that they were gonna like come tournament time. I thought they would fix kind of the issues that they had at the end of the season. Like they weren't covering for shit teams. I was betting on them, and they just were not covering ever. And all these shit teams were keeping close to them, and I just feel like they're not.
Miami showed
They're
last
also
night.
not a complete team either. I forget the name of the dude that got hurt before the tournament.
Sasser?
Yeah, him, and there's another guy that got injured in one of these games the last 2 days. So they're not full strength. Miami looked really good against Indiana.
If Isaiah Wong's on like he
If he
was
plays
last
like
game,
that,
it's
they're
over.
not beating them. No, definitely not.
Because he's a catalyst at a
Yeah.
whole. He gets everyone going.
For real. I'm
Off the
honestly,
dribble, off a pick and roll.
Yeah, I'm good with that pick. I like Miami for sure.
You're also going to hate my next. Nah. Texas has been freaking good.
Yeah, there's been like a couple games where they haven't like covered, but like they're a good team. I still love Texas to go all the way.
Texas Xavier, that's so tough.
It is. I've been fading Xavier too, and they've been burning me, but I'm not. I think this is where their run comes to an end. Although they have made a couple runs in their history. A few. Could be one of those years.
I'm going to have to ride Xavier on this one.
That's fair.
I like Nunji.
I do win $200 if Texas wins the whole thing, but it's all good.
I'm sorry. Well,
Nah, I'm just playing.
best of luck. On over to the West.
Yeah, I got Texas in that one, clearly.
Move on to the West. Yeah,
Horns
RJ's got tight.
up,
That's
baby.
yeah, horns down. Horns down. I think we went through this in the first time too. Where I was saying Texas was going to get eliminated or something. Arkansas, UConn. Quite possibly, besides Michigan State, Kansas State, and I think Xavier, Texas is going to be a stupid good game.
I agree.
I also think that this is contention for best game.
Gonzaga, UCLA.
No, Arkansas, UConn.
Oh, yeah.
I think
good
if
one.
you want my honest opinion, I think UCLA is going to handle Gonzaga fine.
I agree entirely.
And I'm
I think
taking them right
I think
now.
UCLA
I
covers
think they're going to
with
handle them
ease.
fine. I love UCLA. UCLA has been in the same position the last 3 years. They know what the hell they're doing at this point.
Yep, I agree with you 100%.
You can't count them out anymore. I'm tired of people always. I said this in the beginning too. I said people always sleep on
Sleep on them even
UCLA
though
until
they're
it gets
good
too
all
late
year.
and they're in the Final Four. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, UCLA is really good." But
It's like, yeah, they're a fucking 2 seed, dude. You probably should have made them a 1 seed instead of fucking Purdue.
And the other time, the one time they were an 11, but that's when they started to leap as a program
Yeah,
in general.
right.
And after that, they've been 3, 4. Like normal, like good seeds, and people have still been like, "Nah." I'm like,
They also had a lot of success with guards throughout their history. I feel like
Yeah.
since like us being alive watching basketball, I feel like they've had good guards
I agree.
during like our childhoods and whatnot. Like Westbrook went to UCLA and
Yeah.
Lonzo.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, a bunch of good guys. Still stuck on Arkansas, UConn though.
Me too, but I think I'm gonna take
Arkansas.
the Razorbacks. Yeah.
Oh.
Do it.
That's how we should have done this. We should have said 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. We'll do that for the next round.
That's fine. All right.
Yeah, I like Arkansas in that one. I don't know.
I like them too.
I don't even know why. I do.
I like the way they've been playing. Their defense has been phenomenal. They've been getting buckets and buckets and buckets, and they're another team that looks together. They look like they have that togetherness.
They also just are historically a good tournament team. I feel like
they play a
again,
good cohesive.
They just always are sneaking around into rounds that you don't expect.
They play good cohesive defense too. I think they got what it takes. But let's move on to the Final Fours. We're gonna do it this way now. We got Bama, Princeton in the Elite Eight. 3, 2, 1. Bama. Yeah, Bama.
Yeah.
Bama.
Sorry, Tigers. I'll be rooting for you, and I'll be rooting against myself the entire time. But
Bama.
Got to take Bama. I just don't see them losing until at least the Final Four.
And then we got, which you could have. Well, this is where it gets tricky. Miami or Texas / Xavier. 3, 2, 1. Miami.
Texas.
Miami.
Saw that coming.
Miami.
Yeah, I'm all over Texas there. Actually, I'm gonna predict that Texas mollywops Miami. I think they're gonna absolutely pimp slap them. But Miami is first gonna pimp slap Houston. I don't know about pimp slap. I don't
know about this pimp slapping.
They're gonna be throwing punches. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's funny.
Arkansas,
funny in my head.
UCLA. 3, 2, 1.
UCLA. RCL. Arsenio Hall, what'd you say?
I meant to say Arkansas.
Yeah, give me UCLA in that.
I'm taking Arkansas, brother.
I respect it.
Doing it. You guys should too at home. Don't take his, take mine. Let's be real. This guy just told half the world that Kent State was winning no matter what.
Hey, I did. But I'm going to own it. I owned it. All right? Everyone that took Kent State, I'm sorry.
Dumb idiots.
I'm still March, though.
I was one of them. All right, FAU, Michigan State. 3, 2, 1. Michigan State.
You mean Tennessee, Michigan State?
FAU.
That's the round before.
Yeah. I mean FAU because the balls are going down.
Give me the Stadies, though, either way.
Going down.
They're going to the Final Four. So that would give us a Final Four. My Final Four would be Alabama, Michigan State, Texas, UCLA.
Mine looks retarded.
What's yours?
Miami, Arkansas, Michigan State, Alabama.
Yep. You got a 5, 7, and an 8 in there, right?
Yep.
All right.
Alabama, Michigan State. 3, 2, 1. Michigan State.
Wow.
Michigan
State. Them all the way. I respect it.
Miami, Arkansas. I don't
Texas,
think
UCLA. Let's do it.
You can just say yours.
Yeah, I got Texas in that one.
Texas. I'm going to take the Arkansas.
You got Arkansas, Michigan State as your final championship? Wow, that'd be sick, honestly. I love
Summon that fat!
So, my championship would be Alabama, Texas, which is what I picked in my first chance bracket. Give me Texas, baby. As always, horns up. The horns are up. I'm sticking with it.
Well,
my bracket is submitted.
I am 100% taking Michigan State in this game, and it's just because Tomo Izzo, he is March. He is March, and that's why the Michigan State Spartans will be the national champions. Make it permanent. Come on! Yes, sir. You're listening to the Pro-Am podcast. Thank you guys for listening. We're not done.
We're not? I thought that was the outro.
No.
I'll keep that in. All right.
Still, thanks for
hold
listening.
that thought. Thank you for listening, though. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Actually,
what else have we had?
No, you're right. I lied. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's funny. Keep that in. Fuck it.
I was like, no, we're not. No, we're not. No,
That's all we got.
Take us out, though. Take us out.
Ooh.
Take us out.
Crank this up first.
All right. H to the is O, V to the is A.
You're listening to the Pro-Am podcast. Thank you for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
We'll catch y'all next week, all right?
Yes.
Peace out.
Peace.
That's the anthem. Get your damn hands up. H to the is O, V to the is A. Not guilty. Y'all got to feel me.